how are you? Oh boy, does that t-shirt bring back memories. Oh, we did 500 episodes of Blankety Blanks. Can you believe that? 500 over 2 years. And I think I did every gag I've ever known in my whole life. And so many people come up to me and say, how did Dick happen? What, how did you come by Dick? And that happened that one night, I just told Graham a gag about Dick Turpin. I said, one day Dick was on his horse. He said, was Dick? I said, Dick was. Dick went riding down this hill. He said, did Dick? I said, Dick did. And of course it got big laughs. So after the show, Graham said to me, do you know any more Dick jokes? I said, no, I don't know any more Dick jokes. He said, well, surely you could tell another gag and just, instead of the fella being called Bill or Jack, you call him Dick. I said, sure. So each week I'd just take a gag and I'd adapt it and use the guy called Dick. And of course, after a few weeks, I mean, it just caught on. The whole nation was talking about Dick. And then another thing that happened by accident was Cyril, because Graham's middle name, I don't know if you know, but Graham's middle name was Cyril, Graham Cyril Kennedy. And one day he was reading a question out, and he said, Cyril said, and he did it a little bit, just a little bit limp wrist, and it got a giggle from the audience. So after the show, I said, you know, you should play on that a bit more. Like, He said, do you reckon? I said, give it a go. So next time he had a question about a guy, he just said, Cyril said, like that. And of course that blossomed out into the Cyril jokes as well, you see. So now we had Cyril and Dick. And then Cyril met Big Derek. That was another guy that Graham introduced. Big Derek, so butch, Big Derek. And all these things just happened by pure accident. It was so natural, you know. You can't sit down and think, let's think of a good gimmick. You can't, they just happen. They just happen by accident. And they catch on and you think, what a good gimmick that is. And things like that. And as far as funny experiences, before you watch these episodes, which I know you're going to love. As far as funny experiences are concerned, there are a million come to mind, but one particular one that sticks in my mind very vividly is one night we had one of the contestants. He was a big Maori guy, huge guy, big mop of black hair, built like an all-in wrestler. Oh, he was huge. And Graham used to say to the contestant, "Is Gene Bloggs? Tell us a Gene Bloggs story." And the person would just say, well, I'm married, I'm 28, I've got 2 children, I like playing sport, whatever. So this guy comes on, and he had a name like Hacky Maui or something like that. And Graham said, tell us the Hacky Maui story. He said, well, I'm 28, I've got 2.5 children, and I love sport. And when he said 2.5 children, he naturally meant his wife was pregnant, you see. But when he said, I've got 2.5 children, Graham said, why, have you eaten the other half? Well, this guy stood up and clenched his fist. I thought he was going to knock Graham right out of the studio, and then he realised he was on national television. So he sat down again and went all quiet. And after the show, I said to Graham, you nearly lost your teeth tonight, because that guy was going to punch you so. But you see, the whole show was totally unrehearsed. We didn't rehearse anything. Every Monday and Tuesday night, we would go to Channel 10 in Sydney, and it was just really like going to a party. We'd do 3 episodes on a Monday night and 3 episodes on a Tuesday night. And as I say, it was purely and simply right off the cuff, and that's why it was so much fun. We did have such laughs, and I think the audience can sense when you're really enjoying yourself, and you get this magic, you know, it's just fabulous. And of course, Graham, as you'll see on these episodes, he used to kneel at the side of me at the end of the show, and I'd do a gag. And of course, he didn't know what gag I was going to do, and I didn't know what gag I was going to do. It depended on how much time we had left in the show. So Tony, the moustache twirler, the producer, he would go like that if he wanted a quick little one, or like that if he wanted a medium one, or if we had about 3 minutes to go, he'd go like that, stretch it. So I used to have 3 different jokes ready in my mind, a quick one, a medium one, and a long one. And as I say, Graham didn't know what the hell I was going to say, and I wasn't too sure either, but it just worked. It was that special kind of magic that you get once in a blue moon, and it was just fabulous. They were such happy times, and people today still say, why don't we bring back Blankety Blanks? Why don't we have Blankety Blanks? But of course, Graham is no longer with us now, but we've still got the memories, and that's what you're going to watch right now on tape. And I can't stay here talking to you because I should be at my mother-in-law's funeral at the moment, but business before pleasure. So I'll see you. You sit back, relax, and enjoy these fabulous memories.